I feel like I've been rowing for days. Oh, look, it's a ship. Uh-oh. Is that a flag? Oh, look lower. I know that ship. That's bad news. That's the Depredation. Oh, let's get out of here. A few more days rowing won't hurt. Hello, it's the Desolator. Welcome to another episode. Today we are going to put on the masts of the ship and the sails and a special surprise or two. Welcome to Desolate the Air, episode number 18 of season 2. Let's go! Last episode I asked if anyone knew what the name of this part of the ship was. Lord Dawson mentioned that this is the stern, which is the back of the ship, and that is correct. It is also called aft, which makes this part of the aft, and it's the aft castle, although it tends to more commonly be called the after castle, and I have no idea why that was. I could not discover that. And then up front you have the forecastle, which is something we're going to get to at a later point. Welcome to the time lapses. We're going to start putting up the masts, and we're making them quite thick. They have to be sturdy to hold those big sails and keep up with that wind. Now let me tell you a little bit about the original Depredation. It was built back in 1.7.10 and modded, so I had vertical half slabs. But other than that, this is the general idea of the ship. Of course, as I've said in previous episodes, I've done some redesigning, and it's now a bigger ship by a lot. I believe it's 97 blocks long now, where originally it was about 45 maybe. And of course it's also a thicker meteor ship than the original. And this here is called the foremast, and there's going to be a sail hang off of it. And then I'm putting on shelves to make the angle look smoother. Then we have our double masts here for our double sails. The original Depredation only had single sails on each mast, and of course real ships tend to have double or more. Okay, here I'm going to start putting on the sails, and we have just a small one there in the back. I do not know what the actual use of that sail is, but it tends to show up. And you can see there's going to be another small sail above the two of these once they're in place. Now I was using the Matica, but I still have to basically figure out how to put the blocks in place, which is not exactly fun even when you're flying, and it's probably even worse when you're doing it in survival. But basically I had to place blocks and then put ones under them and then remove the ones that I placed in the first place. And I tried to rebuild the sails myself this time around again. I built the original sails myself, of course, because that was the thing we did way back then. And I just really couldn't do it. I was trying to place block for block even, and it just wasn't working out. So what I did was I took a Matica and then I grabbed the sails and then I put them in place, and then I duplicated some of them in different spots because, as I said, we went from single sails on each mast to double, minus the smaller ones. And here we go, putting in the smaller one, and it's going to have a special design. And there you go, the Jolly Roger. I have skipped at least one sail because I didn't want to take too much time doing the same thing repeatedly. But of course this is a special sail, which was commissioned. I can't tell you who the artist is for their own safety. Lore-wise, however, of course I designed this myself, and I recolored it now that we have more blocks, or rather different blocks. And basically, in the lore that this was commissioned, the image is embroidered on the front of a regular large black sail. And I'm just trying to finish up the sail itself. I hope the time lapses are exciting enough. I didn't want to go swinging around back and forth too much if I didn't have to. But I wanted to put some interest in and, of course, go for better angles as time went forward. Now here I'm using light gray concrete powder, which in some places I'm holding up with string. So you'll see me fiddle with that a little bit here and there. Then of course we have the eyes. And now we have the sail in the front of the ship before the foresail, the angled one. There's nothing special about it. It's just a plain black one. And this one is another special sail. And maybe I had it commissioned, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. It could just be a stock pirate sail for the front of your ship. And you can see I'm leaving a hole there. And this one just kind of hangs and is attached with ropes, and there's our Jolly Roger. As I've mentioned previously, there's the after castle at the back, at the aft, and here is the forecastle. And I did just a tiny bit of decoration in here. I want this to be the mess for the crew. This is going to be the captain's table. If we go through here, this is going to be the kitchen, and it's going to need more decoration. And right now I'm putting in the rigging, which is all the ropes. Now, back in 1.7.10, I had a mod that placed different ships designed by the mod maker into the world, and they use glass as their rigging. Nowadays you'll see YouTubers using fences, but I thought I liked the old school style better. And they're just basically how I think they should appear. And based on some of those old ships that were in the mod, I'll put the name of the mod in the description because right now it escapes me. And of course I couldn't just find out what it was before recording. That would be too easy. And here we are with the special feature you saw in the cold start of the episode. And this is the Depredation's face, basically, on the bow of the ship. Such a grin. Here's special feature number 2, and I kind of moved the camera for the one shot, which is why we're going in and out. Wavy. Let's take a look at the ship now that it's completely done on the outside. We have my sail with my face on it. We have the Depredation face on the bow. We have this front sail. The other sails. We have all our rigging. We have all our fences to keep the crew from falling off, but ways for them to get off if they need to. We've got our after castle. We got our sail on the back. We've got another pirate flag here. And I did not show this when I was building it, but we have the crow's nest. And actually, what we could do is put a bit of a roof on it. We get a stair. We're gonna put one there, one there, one there, one there. And let's grab some trapdoors. Okay. And there we go. I have a matching super lantern here to go with the one down there, hanging off the nose. I wanted to take a moment here and talk about getting to this point. It feels like it's been quite a long time. Been a number of months, a lot of it not doing anything with it, and it just feels like I've completed this big thing, even though there's still the inside, and I ended up with about 11 minutes, so like, big episode. Yeah, it's only 11 minutes and most of it's time-lapse because it was all place this, break that, place this, break that. If you get a chance, if it's not too much of an imposition, could I get you to suggest it to someone else to watch the video as well? Thank you, if you can, and don't worry if you can't. And I just thought that I would take a moment to say that it's been a while getting here, and I'm glad I've taken the time, and I'm glad that it's complete now, except for the inside. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you had fun. I did. If you did, please click the like button. It helps the channel. If you want to stay in touch, click the subscribe button. After that, if you click the bell next to the subscribe button, YouTube will send you notifications when I release a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.